Every fall and spring semester, Miami University has a career fair, and the career fair is always a 2 day event. The first day is the biggest event, with the largest number of employers from many different industries. The second day of the career fair is a smaller, more specialized event centered around a specific theme. For example, the second day of the 2024 Fall Career Fair has a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics theme, and I recommend you consider attending this event in addition to the first day of the fair. If you're going to attend the career fair, then we have a checklist of things you're going to want to go over before going to the fair. First, you are going to want to have your resume reviewed. As was mentioned in the other presentations, we can help you with that, and you can schedule an appointment through Handshake to meet with a career advisor, or you can come in for a drop-in appointment with a peer career coach in the Career Center. Second, after you have your resume reviewed, we recommend you have copies printed up of your resume. You will want to have enough copies available to hand out to each employer at the career fair you plan to visit, and also have a few backup copies. We recommend using what is called resume paper when printing up copies of your resume. Now, resume paper is a sturdier type of paper and more resistant to damage. A recruiter at a career fair gets a lot of resumes by the end of the day, and then has to pack and transport that stack of resumes elsewhere. It's possible they may get damaged in the process, and resume paper helps to ensure your resume will still look good. In the past, students have been able to have copies of their resume printed on resume paper at the Career Center before the career fair, and there was no charge. Check with the Career Center again to see if the service is available before the next fall career fair. Third, have your Handshake and LinkedIn profiles reviewed before going to the fair. Much like your resume, we can help you with this in the Career Center. Quite often, recruiters do go to your social media profiles, and we want those to look clean and professional. Fourth, print a map of the career fair. To do this, you will go to Handshake. Once in Handshake, you will go to the Events tab. Under the Events tab, you can search for the career fair. Once you find the career fair tab, click on it, and you will see some other tabs to click on. One will say Map, and you can click on that to find and print up a copy of the map of the career fair. The map will have a layout of all the tables and their associated numbers. It's a good idea to have an idea of where you're going to go and who you're going to talk to before coming to a career fair, and this ties into our next recommendation. Fifth, research which employers are going to be there. Figure out who you're going to want to talk to and come up with some questions for these employers. Under the Career Fair event listing in Handshake, you will also see a tab that says All Employers near the tab that says Map. Click on this tab and you will see a list of all the employers who will be at the fair. There will be some filters on the left side, which will help you filter out employers by areas like who is offering jobs, who's offering internships, majors they're looking for, and more. We recommend you go through the employers and figure out who you want to visit while you're at the career fair. Once you have identified an employer, their table number will be listed on the result in Handshake. If the table number is not listed yet, then it is because it has not been assigned. We have hundreds of employers attending the career fair, and it can take some time to get them sorted out. However, once they are assigned a table number, it will appear in their listing in Handshake, and you can go and mark that on your map of the fair. While you're researching the employer, you will also want to come up with some questions to ask when interacting with them at the fair. This shows you did your homework and came prepared for the event. So let's say you have copies of your resume ready to go. Your map of the career fair is printed up and marked off. Your list of questions for the employers are ready, and you've practiced your elevator pitch. We have a few additional tips that can help make the career fair a better experience for you. Tip number 1, bring a Padfolio with you. A Padfolio can help you store the copies of your resume, your questions for the different employers you want to talk to, your map of the career fair, a pen, and any handouts or business cards an employer might give you while you're there. Tip number 2, bring a pen. Be ready to record any information an employer might give you. Don't rely only on your memory. Tip number 3, dress appropriately for the fair. If the position you're going to apply for will require a suit and tie, then come dressed for that. If they just wear collared shirts and dress pants, then come in that. Dress for the job you want. If you need financial assistance with obtaining dress clothes, then there are a few options. First, there is the JCPenney Suit Up event before the Fall Career Fair. All Miami students get a discount on professional attire. There is also a professional clothing grant that could be applied to. If you have any questions, then please come talk with a career advisor and we'll be happy to help you out here. Tip number 4, do one last search of employers before the career fair starts. We often have employers who contact us closer to when the fair is about to start, so there may be a few last-second additions to the fair that you may want to talk to. Tip number 5. If this is your first time attending a career fair, then we have what is called a first-time friendly table. Please stop by and practice your elevator pitch and ask any questions you might have before going into the fair and talking to any recruiters. We hope these recommendations and tips have been helpful, and please come and see us in the Career Center if you need any help getting ready for the career fair.